That dumpling was not good at all. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Latin Chopsticks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, I'm really excited. Today we're going to a place that I've been wanting to go for a very long time. It is a bit out of the way. We're talking about like a 40 to 45 minute drive, depending on traffic. With that said, it is apparently one of the only Japanese seafood buffets here in Orlando. It includes sushi, crab legs, a whole bunch of different raw fish, and of course they have like a regular buffet portion where they have ribs, chicken, and things like that. Today I'm really going to try to focus on the crab legs, on the sushi, and I'm also going to try to see the variety that they have there. It is a little bit further north of Orlando. I think it's close to Apopka. I got to kind of double check, but it is called Mikado's Japanese Seafood Buffet. So I'm really excited, I am really hungry, and we're just can't wait. So let's go ahead and head out. What's up, guys? We are here. We made it. Super excited. As you guys saw, there's a ton of different options. There's a lot of fried hot food, and then everything else is pretty much cold food. They do have, which I didn't get a chance to film, they do have like steamed flounder. They do have fried rice, vegetable, I believe, fried rice, and then they have soft vegetable noodles or lo mein. They also have steamed rice, and then they also had 3 different types of soup, plus they have an area where you can make your own Japanese noodle soup, which 100% we're gonna try. For right now, I mean, I filled the plate with as many options. Guys, to be honest, there was so many options of sushi. I have no idea what sushi I grabbed. I grabbed like 4 different types of sushis. And what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm just gonna taste it and kind of see how it is. Since this is a dedicated sushi like restaurant buffet type, I'm gonna test the quality of the sushi compared to like the all-you-can-eat sushi buffets that they make them on the spot. I don't expect it to be anywhere near as good, but let's see how close they can get to it. With that said, everything else looks amazing. You guys should come over here and take a look at this plate. All right, guys, take a look at this beauty. Now, I don't have chopsticks. I'm gonna try to see if I can get them next time I get up there. I was so excited with the food, I completely forgot to grab a pair of chopsticks. But as you guys can see here, I'm trying to unwrap the fork real quick in my right hand while we're doing this, so I can show you guys some of the food. So this is the crispy sesame chicken. It does look a little bit soggy, but some of the pieces did feel a little bit crispy. This is teriyaki steak. I'm kind of impressed that it's still pink in the middle. Teriyaki chicken. We have chicken tempura. We have beautiful barbecue rib. We have dumpling. We have a crab rangoon. We have a shrimp tempura. Some of the sushi that I mentioned over here. And then here we have a blue crab, salt and pepper blue crab, which I can't wait to try this. This one, it honestly looks really, really good. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with some of the little appetizers here, and we're gonna go ahead and try this one first. And let's see how it is. Oh wow, look at that. Oh wow, even the sides are completely full. It's nice and crispy. It's like almost like disintegrating in my hand. It's crazy. All right, guys, let's take a look at this. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and try this. The music's over. Wow, the inside's really sweet, really flavorful. The bottom is a bit greasy. I don't know if it's because it was on the plate on top of the shrimp tempura. I will say, I wish it was warmer. It's like warm, but it's not hot. And I really love these hot, like freshly off the fryer. But honestly, not bad. I don't know if you guys can hear the crunch. Next thing we're gonna try is the dumpling. Same thing, feels crispy on the outside. Let's go ahead and try it. That dumpling was not good at all. Alright, there was something, that dumpling was not good at all. It's a first dumpling I have anywhere that's like, it honestly tasted rancid, so I don't know if I had an issue with it, but Oh man, that was not good at all, guys. I left it, hold on. I need a drink, it was bad. I'm pretty sure that was like spoiled. Yep, that flavor stayed in my mouth. Wow, that's the first time that ever happens. And like, I've had dumplings that were not that good, and you know, you can still down them because I love them, but that was like, I had to cut it off because I literally had to spit it out in a napkin. Oh man. Now this place normally has really good reviews. I don't want to judge it because it could be that one-off and it just happened to be me, but ooh, that was not pleasant. All right, let me see if I can grab a sushi here. It's gonna help me with it because man, you guys take a look at this. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and do this sushi. It has raw salmon on the top. It has avocados. You have the actual sushi roll, the rice. And then on the inside, it looks like it has like a crab salad, but we're gonna go ahead and try it out. All right, bottoms up. Oh, it's really good. Salmon was really buttery. It has a really nice kick. The reason it had the color, I think, is because it had spicy mayo in it, so it was spicy crab. Oh wow, that was definitely really, really good. And the spiciness really helped clean my palate from, man, that dumpling is terrible, guys. All right, let's go to the next one. I don't know what this is, but I just want to show you guys anyway. Maybe one of you guys can tell me what it is. Take a look at this. All right, guys, so this is the next sushi piece that we have here. And it looks like this one up top is tuna. I'm not sure what's inside. It looks like it might be just spicy tuna with tempura flakes. And then it has like spicy mayo mixed with like hot sauce. So, yep, let's go ahead and, I hate that I don't have chopsticks, but let's go ahead and try this one out. All right, bottoms up, guys. Honestly, I'm really impressed. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as like the freshly made sushi, but I mean, it's still really fresh because as we were going there, I mean, they have like the whole section as you guys saw, but behind it, there's like a sous chef constantly, a sushi chef, kind of making more and more and putting them out. But you guys got to take a look at this last sushi slice, and then we can start moving on to the other things on the plate. So this one here, it looks like it's also salmon with shrimp tempura on the inside, cucumber, and then the rice. So let's go ahead and try that out with some hot sauce on top. Excited. All right, let's try this out. I don't know, man. That salmon is like really, really good. It's really creamy, really buttery. Every single piece of salmon, even this one. It's really good. I could even eat this on its own, but I mean, look at the beautiful marbling of the salmon piece. The rice is perfect. Oh man. The only thing missing is a little bit of soy sauce, and that's my fault. I didn't go and get it, but now I want to try this because I've been kind of staring at it since we first got it. You guys gotta check this out. Now, unfortunately, it is room temperature since I've had it on the plate for so long. You guys, I want you guys to see the color, the char, and everything. Right, as you guys can see, look at the beautiful cartilage that I love. That's the first bite we're gonna have. It's coated really well with the barbecue sauce. It's not overwhelming. You have beautiful charred pieces, so we're gonna have that little char flavor. But this is all based on how it looks, but let's go ahead and try it out. Now, they did have all types of pieces. I kind of grabbed the best looking one, and kind of, because it looks like they're about to run out, and they're probably gonna put fresh ones soon. But let's go ahead and try this out. So it's still a little bit warm, not to the touch, but when I put it in my mouth, it is still a little bit warm. With that said, it's so tender. That char piece adds that level of like complexity to the flavor. Oh my god. It genuinely almost tastes like char siu. From like a beautiful ramen dish. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to grab more of these. It's impressive because it's not even hot. Like, it's room temperature, maybe a little bit warm, but it's almost like room temperature, honestly. I can't even imagine. If we go up there again and I see fresh ones, I'm gonna try it again. But that was a really good rib. But now, I'm gonna try the shrimp tempura. It's still kind of crispy to the touch. Oh, thank you, babe. Wife got me chopsticks. All right, so now we can try the shrimp tempura. It's nice and crispy to the touch. So, you know, hopefully I'm very hopeful. I don't have sauce. My wife has sauce. I'll probably steal some from her. But right now, we're gonna dip it in the sauce just a little bit, kind of let it get it a little bit wet. And we're gonna go ahead and try this out. I love how crispy it is, even though it's been sitting there for at least 10 minutes. All right, guys, let's go ahead and try it out. It's nice and crispy. This soy sauce adds this really salty umami flavor. However, it's really good, but they didn't devein that one. And I don't know if that's how it is for all of them. When you don't devein shrimp, it does taste a little bit bitter. And that's what's going on with that. But now we're gonna go ahead and try the chicken tempura. See how it is. As you guys can see, look at that beautiful white chicken meat. I am worried it's gonna be a little bit dry. I don't feel like putting it in the soy sauce, so we're just gonna go ahead and try it out like this. All right, bottoms up. It's good, but it's just room temperature as well. So in all honesty, this is a seafood buffet, so make sure that you get mostly seafood. The ribs were amazing, but everything's room temperature. If you're not a person that enjoys eating at room temperature, definitely just stick with the seafood. Let's go ahead and try the chicken teriyaki though. Initially, it's really good, but in my opinion, the teriyaki sauce is really strong, and it kind of overtook the chicken. And also, since I used white meat, it's a little dry. But now, what I've kind of been excited besides the ribs is to try this. So as you guys can see, look at that beautiful piece of steak. Once again, I'm really surprised that it's pink on the inside, and it's a teriyaki steak. So let's go ahead and try that out. All right, guys. The inside, when you bite in, is even more pink. Flavors is really good. I kind of want to try it on this, just to see if we could balance that sweetness from the teriyaki with the saltiness of the soy sauce and try it out. Oh yeah. Amazing. You almost get the sweet and sour taste when you do that. Now, first piece was a little bit chewy, but the other two pieces, nice and tender. Oh wow, that one had a nice char piece on it. Nice. You gotta keep in mind, all this is room temperature, so for it to be tender and room temperature is pretty impressive to me personally. And the flavors of the sesame chicken, it's great. The only thing is the outside obviously is soggy, but the flavor of the sauce, you get the dried chicken, but it's coated with so much sauce that you get kind of like a vinaigrette flavor. You get sweetness, you get a little, well, not bitterness. It was literally like, you get a balance of sweetness and sour. So it's almost like sweet and sour, but it's the sesame chicken, but it is greatly balanced. I'm telling you, if it wasn't soggy, flavor-wise, this would have been one of the best things on the plate. All right, and now we're gonna have the crab. Try the pieces of crab here. In my opinion, still not as good as crazy buffets, but definitely really good. All right, guys, we went ahead and we got ourselves a little bit more. We ended up getting some chicken nuggets just because they were literally freshly made. They just put out. And then there was 2 more pieces of rib. I think it's the same ones as before, but they're really charred. So I grabbed it and we got some of this veggie fried rice. It's not bad, it's a little simple. It tastes a little bit greasy, which is sad. But I think it's because it's inside one of those like giant old school buffet things. Like one of those metal things that flip open. And the container it's in, it's not metal, it's like plastic. So I don't know if it's like holding on to the grease. We went ahead and got ourselves some sour soup as well. But let's go ahead and try this chicken, this chicken nugget. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and try out this chicken nugget. It's still nice and crispy and it's really hot to the touch. Go ahead and try it out. Here. All right. It's not bad. It almost tastes like a McDonald's chicken nugget, but it almost feels like these are frozen, but then they're fried. Does that make sense? Honestly, it genuinely feels like I'm eating a McDonald's chicken nugget. All right, guys. The ribs, you already know how they taste. I'm gonna try those in a minute, but I wanna try this hot and sour soup, and that may be it. I think I have an idea of this place and let you guys know my opinion, but let's go ahead and try this, but take a look at it first. All right, guys, so look at the soup. Really thick, really creamy, tons of mushrooms, tons of peppers and different things in it. Really excited to try this out. Let's go. All right, guys, try it out. Wow, really spicy, but it's not that complex in flavor. In all honesty, it's not a bad place. Honestly, the best of the best that we've had was honestly the sushi, in my opinion. Yes, the ribs were great, but everything that it's hot was very room temperature. So in all honesty, I feel like, you know, the biggest and best thing you can have here is the sushi. I mean, the food's great. The only thing that I'll say was absolutely disgusting was the dumplings. I tried one, bit into it twice. Like, actually, I bit into it once, chewed it twice, and I had to stop the camera. It was bad. With that said, everything else was all right. Nothing really kind of like blew my mind except the ribs. The taste of the ribs were really, really good. Everything else felt like it had something. So, in my honest opinion, if you're nearby, you're really hungry, and you like sushi, not a bad place. However, there's way better choices out there, in my opinion. Service, absolutely great. They were very nice when they came in. But I'm genuinely think this might be one of the first places that I'll kind of not recommend. I'm not against coming here, but I wouldn't recommend it. I feel like there's other choices you guys can make, and the other videos that we've done that can kind of compare. I've heard a lot of good things about this place, but for how far it is from us, I mean, I don't think I would drive out here again. I did this mostly for you guys because I know for a fact there's like 4 or 5 other buffets like real close to us and really close to Orlando and Disney that, in my opinion, are better choices. With that said, thank you so much for you guys for tuning in. We literally flew by that 500 subscriber mark. I really appreciate it. I'm still trying to get some things together because, and I'm gonna give you guys, not a hint, I'm not gonna tell you where it is, but I'll tell you what it is. Basically, I found the largest steak in Orlando, and steak restaurant, like the largest steak serving restaurant in Orlando, and I think it's like a 40 ounce or something like that. I gotta double check, but that's what we're gonna be doing for our 500 subscriber special. I don't know if we'll do it next week or the week after that, since there's a lot of stuff going on with us. But with that said, thank you so much for being here with us every step of the way. If you guys haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you guys are liking the content that we're making. And yeah, thank you very much. Can never say it enough. I'll see you guys next week. And until then, let's just keep on eating.